All right, today I am here with you. I'm Dr. Fisher. We're going to talk about this food combining chart here in the office. This is another really requested item to understand what is this all about. So in a general sense, food combining has been around for a long time. There's a lot of people that really follow this. What I find in relationship to the food combining, and you'll see there's a front and back to this chart, is especially my people who are coming into the office and their digestive systems are not quite up to par. They're either a person's getting a little bit older and things aren't working quite as well, or they have a bunch of other symptoms. They don't have any energy from a digestive capacity, and everything causes problems for them. So what I find is food combining can be helpful. I don't use it all the time, but especially under these conditions where these people need a little bit of extra help, it can make a huge, massive difference. So for example, it's really nicely laid out in a really simplistic form. For example, low starch vegetables, right? All these different options like spinach, arugula, Swiss chard, dandelion, and there's a variety of different things in here. You can see that they're a good mix with proteins, okay? Now, something that's not a good mix, for example, is the proteins with the starches. So, and there's a variety of, and it describes some of these things, right? So, for example, it says under here, protein and starch. High acid protein digestion destroys the enzymes for starch digestion. So, if you destroy the enzymes for starch digestion, well, we need enzymes from the pancreas in order to be able to break down your starches, and if they don't get broken down, then they're either going to get fermented by the bacteria and give you lots of gas and bloating, and or they're going to slow down digestion of the proteins, and they're going to give you lots of gas and bloating from the proteins not being able to be broken down, right? So there are other kind of interesting weird things. For example, melons, because they decompose really, really fast and they're mostly water, they're really not good to be eaten with anything. They just need to be eaten by themselves. So things like cantaloupe and watermelon and those sorts of things. And then, there's a fair idea of being able to mix acid fruits with subacid fruits, and this is all listed in here. But it's interesting to note that sweet fruits don't mix well with acid fruits, right? And then it has a little thing down here. It says acid fruits delay the digestion of the sweet fruits. So it's really important to understand that digestion has kind of a sweeping motion, and it's important to be able to get the foods down into your digestive tract and for them to be able to start processing and move down in the digestive tract. And if anything slows that process up, or if anything breaks the enzymes down or stops the stomach or different things aren't functioning, then you're going to get all sorts of messed up gas and bloating and all sorts of uncomfortable pieces that go along with that digestive piece. So this is a really cool and fun little item. If you are in need of such an item, come on in and check it out at the office or when you're here for your next visit. This is For Your Wellness, Dr. Fisher, signing out.